Hi, and I'm going to bow. It's hard to believe, but here we are, Unit 15, the next to the last week in the course. Next week, Unit 16, really won't have very much new material at all. It's a chance for us to step back from the whole course, to integrate, to close things out in a good way, to reflect on the course, what we did and what we didn't do. But before we get to Unit 16, here we are, Unit 15. Now, what I wanted for this week was a topic, an application of transpersonal psychology that would be somewhat off the beaten path. Given that transpersonal psychology is already pretty much off the beaten path, it left a lot of directions to go. There is so much that we could do that would extend transpersonal psychology in a new direction. Your papers this past week, your applications, all were good candidates, and so many other topics that I thought of. And what I've decided for this week, as you know, is to take a look at the implications of transpersonal psychology in a time of war, in a place of war. One of the points that I want to make throughout this course, all semester, is transpersonal psychology's inclusivity. And that includes the shadow as well as states of bliss and fulfillment and enlightenment and realization. So we've talked about this a couple times already, previously in this semester. The importance of showing that transpersonal psychology not only is willing to deal with the shadows, but actually has something important and creative and useful to contribute to the difficult places in life. And I would dare say that war is one of the most difficult places. We could have looked at death and dying. There's a whole range of material and applications for transpersonal psychology to death and dying, to hospice work, to serious illness. And while we didn't look at that topic in a lot of depth this semester, I hope at some point you will. I think the material, the integration of transpersonal psychology with death and dying has been worked a lot. There's definitely more to discover there and more applications, more to create. But I think that's a topic that's more familiar. We talked about spiritual emergency as one of the most intense sufferings that a person could go through when their world falls apart. And I think it's clear that transpersonal psychology has something to contribute there. Now, we'll pick another sort of most intense shadow area, violence and trauma, and let's look and see what transpersonal psychology might have to contribute to this. It's not an easy area. It's not an easy topic. And I expect, even hope, that you'll find yourself stirred this week. And this work is easier to do in community. So I'm really glad that we're here together as a group and that we'll be looking at this material together. I also want to say I'm grateful to Matt Brannigan for being willing to come in. He's got a busy schedule these days. He's working on his dissertation with a transpersonal psychology focus. He's at Saybrook Institute. And I think his guidance, his firsthand relationship to this topic is going to be really important to us this week. So, as with each week, I'm really looking forward to our discussions. I'm looking forward to seeing you online. And let's see where we can go with this material. Thanks for being here. See you soon.